Wasabi guys, coming back at y'all with some new spoilers for Rivals of Ixalan. We have the cards from the Planeswalker decks, the exclusives here. Now I'm not going to go over the commons or uncommons because honestly they really don't matter. They're not going to see that much play. And even the cards that are spoiled, I mean, in all honesty, aside from the Planeswalkers themselves, are these cards actually going to see play anywhere? Probably not. But for fun, let's just go over some of these cards. We get a new Vraska, 6 mana, mono black this time, which is unique. She's usually been Golgari themed. In all honesty, I think that suits her best because she's a Gorgon and she's from the Golgari guild, so why not? Just keep doing it that way. She's 5 loyalty, her +2 is creatures you control, get +1/+0 until end of turn. That's fine. I wouldn't say it's super fantastic, but on a plus you can't really be too picky, especially from a Planeswalker deck Planeswalker. Oh yeah, this is Vraska Scheming Gorgon, forgot to say the name there. Her -3 is destroy target creature. Pretty basic. We've seen this before in the last 2 Vraskas. They also destroyed creatures, but this one is very specific towards just creature removal, so a little iffy there. Her ult, her -10, is until end of turn, creatures you control gain death touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, that player loses the game. So the cool thing here is that it's not combat damage, it's just damage, period. So if you have something like a Nekasar the Mindraiser that can deal damage through forcing your opponents to draw cards, that's going to kill them. So that's pretty cool right there. And the ult, I mean, throw this into a Super Friends deck with Doubling Season, and right off the bat just ult her, and just if you can deal damage with any of your creatures, you can win the game, likely. That's pretty cool. Now, the card that goes with her, because each Planeswalker deck has a card that specifically synergizes with the Planeswalker card, and it references the card by name in the text. Vraska's Scorn is a 4 mana sorcery. Target opponent loses 4 life. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Vraska Scheming Gorgon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Really not that good, other than the fact that it's just a tutor for Vraska. I mean, losing 4 life, I mean, this is meant to be sort of a Planeswalker deck versus Planeswalker deck product, so you can't be too upset with how poor in just playability these cards are. I don't expect these cards to see play anywhere else. Really not that powerful compared to a lot of the cards that we're used to. And then we have another Planeswalker here, which is the first time we've seen Grethe in Planeswalker form here, Minotaur Pirate. Unfortunately, this is just a dual deck version. I highly anticipate that there will be a actual Planeswalker in the set, but as usual, we see this common theme here around 6 mana for the Planeswalker deck Planeswalkers. Its +2 is Grethe Minotaur Pirate, deals 1 damage to target opponent and each creature that player controls. Rather weak, don't really see that being that special. You might be able to ping off some other stuff like Birds of Paradise, but not going to be super effective anywhere else. -3 is return target pirate card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Very specific in strategy, very specific with what you're supposed to synergize with. Don't really see this in a lot of decks. And his ult, -11, destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Grethe Minotaur Pirate deals damage to that player equal to their total power. So wow, that's likely going to win you the game in a lot of situations. I don't really see it being that good of a card though, unfortunately. That just seems to be the trend here with Planeswalker decks. You don't want the Planeswalkers to be too good, or else it's just going to spike the price of the deck altogether. And then we have the card to go with Grethe, a 5 mana sorcery in red-black as well. Destroy target creature. Grethe's Fury deals 3 damage to target player. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Grethe Minotaur Pirate. Reveal it and put it to your hand this way. Yada yada yada. Shuffle your library. So really kind of disappointing. I think the Vraska is really the best thing that you can expect from these dual decks, or Planeswalker decks, I mean. The commons and uncommons from these decks are not much better. They're basically just vanillas. Hopefully, what we get in Rivals of Ixalan, we know we're probably not getting another Vraska, so we could probably anticipate the Grethe guy getting a whole nother Planeswalker in the set. I think that would be definitely cool. And hey, he's a Minotaur Planeswalker, so a lot of expectations there. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Void here signing off.